Welcome to Swift Snippets. In this, I'm going to give you some help in messing around with the Swift language in Playgrounds. Playgrounds is a great place to learn. Hopefully you've got access to it, and the one I'm using at the moment is Xcode 10. So there's some little differences, like this little blue play button down the side here with the line numbers. It allows me to play segments of code rather than playing the whole playground, or building. Probably build is a better word. And in this episode, we're going to learn about assignment. So what we're going to do is, well, your challenge is to create two variables and assign one to the other. See if you can do it. If not, let's do it together. So here we go. We're going to go var A equals whatever you want, 13, and var B equals another amount. And to assign it, we use equals. And we assigned two other things here. We assigned 13 to A, and we assigned 34 to B. And now we're going to assign the B amount to A. And this is how we do it. And then I just press build there. And there we go, now A equals B. Now to be sure that that 34 is representing the A, what we can do is we can print A. And then I'll run that again. And yep, for sure it is 34. We can also do, well actually you try. Change that to B and print it. All right, so try and pause and do all this stuff along with me. You'll get a lot more out of it. Now printed B, B's 34 as well because I've assigned the B value to the A. So they're now both 34. Now what would happen if I put a let here? If you said you'd get an error, yes you would. And why? Because you cannot assign something to something that cannot change. This is a constant now, and it's always going to be 13, and you cannot change it. And this is a cool thing here. It allows us to fix it and make it a var again. So watch this let. It's going to change to var or variable, and now it'll work. So that's assignment. It's a way to assign one thing to another. We could try changing this to a string. Let's see what happens. Now what's built into Swift is it will say, okay, this is a string and this is an integer or a number. Integer's the jargon for number. You cannot assign them to each other. They have to be of the same value. So how would we fix this? You have a go. All right, there's a few ways you could do it. You could change this one back to an int or an integer, or you can change this one into a string. So let's try one of those. I'm going to change this into a string. So to do that, you could easily just change that into a string, couldn't we? Or you could do it further down and change this into a string by, it's a little bit more trickier. You put the rounded brackets, backslash, and inverted commas around that. And as you notice, I only pressed highlighted and did it to all, and that allowed that to work, and that's allowing it to assign that to the other. All right, there's a fair bit in there. Hope you enjoyed that. See you in the next one.